Hello, welcome back to Audio's No Chill. It is getting closer.
Shut up.
The finale is getting closer and closer. We are currently on episode 11. You got 5 more to go.
I have already decided when I am going to be,
Sitting down and listening to the finale to create your bullet points.
Yeah. So I've already decided when that's going to happen. And it's probably going to be this week. Probably going to have to do it this week. Which is going to be fun. I'm totally not stressed at all about this.
The look you gave me when I told you what number episode we were on, you looked like you wanted to strangle me. We also woke up from a good-ass nap.
I can't say what I said when you told me. For many reasons.
Oh, you mean for the latest episode that Nomad dropped?
For all legal reasons, it was... You know what? That latest drop fucking killed me.
To be fair, you went in it with the few plot holes because you haven't, fully listened to Trevelyan's storyline. So you went in with the few plot holes. But as soon as I filled them in, the look on your face just went, oh, fuck.
I didn't need them. I had heard enough. I heard everything that needed to be heard. And everything was said that needed to be said.
And then I filled in the plot holes.
I had heard enough. That's a whole other thing. We're long away from there before we even talk about that one.
We gotta get Mitch-Athon done first before we get back on our regularly scheduled program.
Exactly. Why?
Tell them what you have today, because I have nothing.
I have hot cocoa. Sorry, I forgot that's what you wanted.
That's fine.
I apologize.
It is all good. I'll just steal some of yours.
I finally got the ratio right.
Oh, you did? Mm-hmm. Nice. It is the episode that has a Patreon exclusive. So here's a plug for Nomads Patreon before we even get started with this Mitch episode. There is a lovely audio on his Patreon that I'm not going to go into details about because that's none of my goddamn business. However, it is 10 out of 10, 100% recommend if you really want to get down bad with the witties. I am saying this down here and witties. Now. If you are down bad for the witties, the Patreon continuation of this, chef's kiss.
Also, just shout out to Nomad in general.
Yes, shout out to Nomad in general. This man is a godsend, and he's letting us do this.
Yes, the writing is top notch with all the storylines, especially this most recent one.
Oh, the emotions that went through both of our heads with the more recent episode.
I've been screaming for the past 3 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Just screaming.
Yeah. There are a lot of quotes that I did not grab from Poison from listening to those, and I am upset. However, the only one that I did manage to grab was the one I tweeted on our Twitter.
I don't know how I feel about the ones that you are quoting me on. I don't know how to feel about it.
Listen, you've already stated that whatever you spoke last night is not going to be spoken whenever we do get to recording that episode, so I might as well give them a behind-the-scenes deleted blooper.
At least not to the extent, because I feel like it's gonna cause problems.
I dumbed down that quote a lot. Are you ready?
I guess. Let's just do this.
I don't think I have ever seen so many werewolves in one area.
Suggest that.
Oh my god, I remember this. I remember screaming about this.
Oh, you remember this one, huh?
Oh my god!
The war flashbacks have returned.
I remember screaming about this because I was like, Lopez, what do you think? What do you think was gonna happen? Where are we?
Totally not in, like, you know, a werewolf brother trio's barn house. What did you think was gonna happen?
Why do you have surprise Pikachu face at the fact that there's a shit ton of fucking werewolves? I could not get over this the first time I heard that. I was just like, what the hell do you mean?
What do you mean you couldn't figure this out?
I spiraled over that particular sentence, I think, for like 15 minutes.
Yes.
Because I could not get over it.
You could not fathom how she was surprised Pikachu at the fact that there was a fuck ton of werewolves.
And this is one of the few times where I was like, Lopez, baby, come on.
Honey.
Let's think about this for a second, please.
Are you okay? I know it might have been a lot to take in.
Oh, really? A lot of giant wolves might have been a lot to take in?
Maybe we should have warned you.
Warned about what? The fact that there are werewolves when you're already with werewolves. It's not that hard to comprehend the fact that if there is a small family of werewolves right here, there is going to be other family of werewolves in at least a 10-mile radius.
Packs, fam. Packs exist.
Once again, what town are we in right now? Where are we exactly? Why are you surprised?
Lopez, look, honey, I get it. You were used to the one werewolf in New York. We're not in New York. This is not, you know, New York werewolf population of 1.
Actually, like, at least 3.
Technically a little more.
At least
maybe.
3 that we know of.
Yeah, werewolf population at least 3, possibly more.
I'm sorry, we don't exactly have a census on werewolf population to give you. I apologize. We should have thought about that sooner.
I warned Lamb. I am in
There's
the
the
clear
twinge.
here.
The
It was
twinge.
your job to warn Lopez.
Warn about what?
Jax?
Oh no, you are not wrangling me into this one.
Just a small heads up would have been nice.
What? This is what I mean. What do you mean? This was going to happen. What? I understand she's tired. She doesn't know what the fuck's going on anymore, and I completely understand. But there's still critical thinking of if there is small amount werewolf that equal more werewolf. I told you, I'm gonna spiral when you're crying.
I yawned.
There are tears in your eyes.
I yawned.
She can't even look at me right now.
I yawned.
That's a fucking lie.
I did yawn.
You did yawn, but that's not the reason.
I was not going to run for the hills if you had told me. Right?
I was concerned you might.
What part of me screams that I would run as soon as you tell me something?
You don't want that question answered. You do not want that question answered. To be fair, this right here is showing it.
Dios mío. I'm going back to bed. I have had enough of werewolves for one night.
Wait, Maria. Shit.
$10 says he's in the doghouse for a week.
Over what? This is what I mean. I think this is the point where I wanted to box Lopez.
Yes.
Because this little mini arc argument made no fucking sense to me. And maybe I'm just overthinking it, and I probably am, but this just made no sense to me. And the whole scheme of, why are you mad exactly? Because that's the part I genuinely didn't understand. Why are you exactly mad at the fact that he didn't tell you there were going to be werewolves, but you knew there were werewolves? At least I would have assumed that she knew that there were werewolves. Unless they didn't tell her that the entire town is basically nothing but supernaturals. Which I guess is the case.
Probably.
But I genuinely could not, for the life of me, understand why Lopez was upset in this moment. Why she would be upset at Brian for this. Like, I don't know. Me, personally, if my boyfriend is a werewolf...
His brothers are werewolves. Context clues would say when, you know, they're talking about, like, the Clove clan, that's a whole-ass pack of wolves.
Right. And if we came here to get backup for rogue werewolves, I'm going to assume there are going to be other werewolves. I wouldn't need to be told that.
The context clues.
But that's just me. I'm just going to chalk it up to just Lopez being very exhausted.
Probably,
and
yeah.
That's why this kind of came about. But I genuinely did not understand why Lopez was mad. Or irritated or frustrated. If not mad. About this. It didn't make much sense to me.
Make it 2 weeks. Don't worry, Lamb. Brian won't be in too much trouble. Hopefully, I think Lopez was just taken aback.
Not like Mr. Clove helped with his old big dog in the yard act.
He hasn't changed, has he?
The only thing that's changed is he's no longer the...
Okay, there we go. I think I missed that.
Probably.
And the first time we listened to that. So, one of the members, I guess, pulled a Jax. And that's part of why? If I heard that right?
Yeah, he basically was, I'm going to tower over you to show you that I have power and you don't. I am a werewolf and you're a puny-ass human.
Right. That makes slightly more sense why she would be upset. I think I missed that in the first part. That makes slightly more sense. But still. I don't know.
Your brain is a fascination to me.
Why do you say that?
I love how you think these. I love how you think.
I don't know how to take that.
It's a compliment.
Okay.
Damn.
I didn't know.
Damn.
See? Context. This is what I mean. I don't know. I just think the nuances like this. That's why. And the details of it. That's why.
biggest wolf. While we don't have an alpha, beta, and omega dynamic lamb, size still counts. And Mitch being the biggest there is means others will respect him.
Don't know why I'm the biggest lamb. Just genetics.
Yeah, and he won the lotto.
You know you're only a little bit smaller than me, right?
Hey, I got no issue with my size. I'm good with what my mama gave me. And besides, I might not be a bigger wolf than you, but I bet if we get a ruler...
Nope. Not continuing this conversation in front of Lamb.
Oh.
Absolutely the fuck not! I will leave too! This is what I will see myself right the fuck out.
I'm going to the barn. Fuck you.
Or the bar. I'll take your pick. There has to be a bar somewhere in this fucking town, because I can't handle that.
The barn or the bar. It's one of the BARs.
My god, no. No.
So if they weren't here...
Wow, would you look at the time? We should really be getting some rest.
I need to go somewhere
yeah.
else.
Good night, you two lovebirds.
Jax.
He's not wrong.
Brat. I am gonna kill him. He's probably in a good mood because everybody agreed to help. And if the Clove clan agrees to help, it's a good day. I think you're what sold them, Lamb. To be honest, I was shocked when you got right in their faces when they were wolves. You spoke your heart and your mind, and you didn't back down. You never cease to amaze me.
No, thanks.
Of course I was gonna back you up. I can't believe that bastard tried to tower over you like that. Like he was some immature pup trying to push his way.
Okay, now it makes sense. Look at me. Look. I wish you guys had video footage of what the looks that Pudding is giving me right now, because what the fuck. But okay, that makes more sense. I don't know, maybe I missed that in the first time. Which I already said that's probably the case.
Probably.
But that makes more sense why Lopez acted as she acted.
Did you miss a stitch?
No.
By the way, Poison is still working on the cross stitch from last time. He has a body and a face, and he doesn't look as creepy anymore.
Yeah, he looked absolutely horrific. Oh, we should have.
We didn't
We should have put the picture.
We didn't grab a
On
picture
Twitter.
of it.
No, I have a picture of it.
You
I
have a
didn't,
picture.
I didn't post. We didn't post it. We'll post it
We will.
because it looked demented, and we'll post it after. Just so everyone can see that this.
The demon.
Yeah, this thing looked demented.
The demon we were dealing with.
Mr. Clove just needs to be taught some manners. That's all.
Are you gonna correct him?
What? My accent?
It's cute.
Oh, crap. My native accent must be coming in a bit. So,
The funny part is, that is how that works.
Mm-hmm. No, I know. Because I have a friend, like, they'll go down to visit their family in the Carolinas for, like, a week and a half. They'll come back with their accent, and they apologize for it, and I'm like, nah. Don't apologize. It's natural. It happens, and it's hot.
That's what happens when I see Dad's side of the family. My dad's side's from South Carolina, and I stay there
For an extended period of time.
Give it a week, yeah, I'll have same accent.
It happens.
Me and Dad both will.
It happens.
Like, it's very hard.
Because you speak the patterns that are heard around you.
It's very hard for me to even keep it when I'm listening to City
Mitch.
Western Country Land, because it does, excuse me, it does slowly start to come in for me too, just by listening to them.
Again,
And I have to not do that.
It's the engaging of sitting in that conversation.
Cypher loves the accent that I get.
It's a cute accent.
But I'm just like, I don't know. I think I sound weird because it's not that's not my normal accent, quote
Which is
unquote.
fair.
sorry. They like it?
Yes.
Do you like it better than my city one?
Maybe.
Just a little, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit.
When is the last time we felt this light around each other? This happy?
The hotel.
Must have been when Lamb first moved into the apartment.
That also works too, yeah.
Goddess, that feels so long ago.
How long ago was that
Almost
actually?
a lifetime away.
But I lived in your walls.
You know,
The possum
Okay,
I
no,
am.
but actually, how long ago was that?
I'm gonna assume that was like a few weeks of each other, like story wise. Maybe a few weeks.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume that's the timeline.
The timeline just blurred together there for a second.
That's my only assumption, that it's only been a few weeks, maybe, or a month or so, maybe.
Yeah, because there ain't no way these are happening day after day.
No.
Logically, that makes no sense.
I mean, because they gave them 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And before that, yeah, it hadn't been, at least maybe it's been a month so far now. Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, I still got too much energy in me.
Oh.
I want to show you a place,
Oh.
if that's all right.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Yeah, come on.
What is your brain thinking?
It's up this ladder. Trust me, Lamb. It's a sat. All right. And then right over here. And then let me just lift this hatch up a little bit.
There was no hatch thud. I'm not gonna think about that. It's
Pretty amazing, right?
you? Yes.
Apparently, when my great-great-grandfather was building the barn, he noticed that there was this beautiful clearing. So, he built a hatch with the barn so that way at night you could open it up and just look over the clearing.
That's
And the
actually
forest.
very adorable.
On clear nights like this one, it's beautiful.
That's actually very adorable.
Here, let me lay the blanket out and we can just sit and enjoy the view. You cold?
I mean, we are in a barn in the middle of the night.
Yeah. In the south.
Here, take my flannel.
Oh my goodness, it's the boyfriend shirt.
It's okay, Lamb.
Hell yeah.
Honestly, I am running super hot right now. The full moon cycle starts tomorrow night. It's why everyone was really antsy tonight.
Woodies!
Did you notice no one could really sit still?
That's gotta be the most inconvenient time to have a very intense meeting I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Why do we choose this night in particular? I mean, we didn't have a lot of time.
No, not a lot of time.
But, like,
so.
oh my god. Imagine it. Imagine we had it like a day later. You have a bunch of fucking dogs running around. You're like a dog park.
But if you think about it, this is the equivalent of just werewolves hitting puberty at the same time.
Lopez and Lamb have to deal with 3 gigantic dogs.
Yes.
It's like a
They
dog
get to
park.
be the dog sitters.
Yes. Now I got a dog. Now I got a dog sit for the next few days.
Exactly.
Get your fucking garbage.
It don't bite.
Yes, it do.
Yeah, it's always like that right before the full moon. You get all this energy, all of this adrenaline, and it builds throughout the month until you just feel like you're gonna pop. And then that full moon hits and it all just gets released.
It sounds like an orgasm.
What?
It's that sounds like an orgasm, my
hold
dude.
on.
That sounds like a whole month of edging. Just saying.
We are 12. Like, I don't know what else to say to that other than we are 12. Because no one else would have thought that. Only us.
Maybe only us.
Literally everyone else is going, what the fuck? What are you talking about?
What do you mean? Where are you seeing that? This is where our brain goes.
Exactly. It's like, I don't have an
There
explanation.
is no other explanation.
I don't
this
have
is
one.
just where our brain goes.
Exactly. I don't have one. I just don't.
It's non-existent.
Not too sure why it's like that. We can change whenever we want. It's not like we're forced to wait until the full moon, but I guess it has to do with the moon goddess. She is strongest during the full moon cycle, so that's when we feel the strongest urge to change.
It's still wavering of the accent for me.
Spending the full moon here again will be nice. Well, in the city I would just have my friend walk me around on a leash. You'd be surprised at what people don't really bat an eye at in the city, Lamb.
So what you're saying is, now that we've moved in together, and when we get back to New York, I can be the one to walk you on a leash.
Why are you making it seem like it was going to be the other way around?
I mean, it could. It could if Mitch and Lamb are into that.
But
I'm just saying.
oh my god.
There are much stranger things than a huge wolf walking down the sidewalk. They all probably think I'm a robot or something.
Probably.
No, this is my dog. His name is Fifi.
Yes, you can come pet Fifi.
They look amazing in the moonlight.
Aw, thanks.
Just sitting there, soaking in the view.
With your flannel.
Nothing.
No.
The blanket is the blanket.
No. I want to say it, but I'm like, ew. No, I can't. I can't.
Why can't you? What does it pertain?
So
If you don't text it to me, if you don't
like,
text
I
it
feel
to
like
me,
if I say it, Eris is gonna reach through this computer screen right now at this very second and just go, no.
you better.
That girl, no horny on maid.
When are we not horny on Maine though? Did you not?
There would be too much level of horny.
Oh my god. Listen, you were over here judging me for the fact that, oh, you know, this just sounds like a month of edging with one giant orgasm at the... Oh.
That's why it sounds like, no, we can't put that on here.
Hey,
We can't put that on the air.
I bet you do.
I'm gonna FCC my own self.
I bet you
That
do.
can't be put on here.
Listen, I knew you were down bad, but damn.
Exactly. I had the thought, I was like, no, you can't say that. That'll make Eris jump to the screen and horny bunk you to next century. Absolutely not.
She'll revoke your Mitch privileges.
Exactly. I'll get all my privileges revoked. Everything. She's taking everything. Hand me it right now. Hand through the screen. Give it. Hand it over.
Every single privilege. Give it.
Just you. You look nice.
Oh, thanks.
It doesn't matter that you were in the forest with a bunch of wolves. I think you look nice. Come on, Mitch. Stop stalling.
Say it.
After the full moon, we are going to war with a very dangerous group.
Say it.
Not that I plan on letting anything happen to my family or to my lamb.
Say it.
I mean, I'll be alright.
But if I don't tell them now, I don't want to think about a future where I didn't take my shot. Because if something does happen, and I didn't say anything, no, Mitch, that's not gonna happen. You always look nice to me.
Even in my grillin' possum
Lamb.
form?
I don't want to wait anymore to tell you how I really feel about you. How I've felt about you since the beginning.
Say it.
Since that moment you walked into my office.
Say it.
You drew me to you.
Oh.
Somehow, your scent made me feel like home. Your smile made my heart flutter in a way that it hasn't in years. That giggle of yours, goddess, it made me feel like a pup again.
No.
And then, the more I got to know you, the more time I spent with you, well, it just sealed the deal even more for me. You are one of the most courageous and kind souls I have ever met. You are always looking out for the good of others. The way you saved your friend, the way you have poured yourself into this case, it's not only admirable, it's inspiring. I wanted to give this case up a couple of times, but the way that you kept at it, kept researching, kept doing the work, you made me want to get to the bottom of this case. To help those people. You pushed me to be better. And I want to keep being better for you. I want to keep being somebody that you might be able to see yourself with one day. And the fact that you weren't scared about who I really was, that you accepted my wolf, Lamb, that's one of the greatest things you could ever do for me.
There's that lamb.
Yes, it does help that Pepperjack likes you too.
Of course, it's the horse.
It's always the horse.
It's always the horse. We love Pepperjack.
They aren't saying anything. Why aren't they saying anything?
Reasons,
What do you want
Mitch.
me to say?
No. There's reasons here.
Just saying. What do you want me to say? Oh my god. The demon almost escaped.
The demon said, "Let me out. Let me out."
I mean, genuinely. Even like, we're recording right now, and you just said all that. I don't know what to say. I don't say that.
There were a lot of cute-ass words, and therefore brain has to process all the cute-ass words, because those cute-ass words were for me,
Right.
for moi.
There's also just, there's a theme.
There is a
This
theme.
entire season has been a theme.
Mhm.
And the theme is secrets and trust.
Yep.
That's the theme.
Mm-hmm.
And all
If
just,
y'all haven't
it
already
all
caught that yet.
It all just circles back. It's great that Mitch, loves us and trusts us enough for this. Actually, I was trying to put it into words. I didn't lose my train of thought. I just don't know how to put it into words.
Your brain
About
is trying
this.
to speak it without speaking.
Right, essentially. And this is going to come back later. Obviously, it loops right back around in the finale.
It comes full circle.
But it's great that Mitch, trusts that. And he asks why Lime isn't saying anything. It's because she can't do the same. And it's not for lack of that she doesn't trust Mitch or anything like that. At least from what I gather, it's not that she doesn't trust him. It's the fact of the secret is too big. The secret is way too complicated.
It's a big ass secret, and if I were to say the secret now, he might not still feel the way that he's telling me right now.
Right. And yes, this would have been the perfect moment to sit there for Lamb to be like, you know what, I got something to tell you too, and tell him. But it's understandable why she didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Because there is a difference.
Yeah.
Between the secret that Mitch has and the secret that Lamb has. I guess the third theme of this season would also be identity.
Yeah.
In that. And there's the silence the Lamb has actually speaks the most.
A lot, yeah.
In this. And it's, you can feel the sadness. Even though Lamb is happy, you can feel the sadness in it.
Mm-hmm.
And of the fact that she can't do the same. For many reasons. That obviously we find out later. If you're just listening, you find out later. If you already know, then yeah.
You know.
Yeah, pretty much. But
if you know, you know. If you don't, you'll find out.
Yes. It's just looking back at this now, this is just another very, yes, happy moment, an excitable moment, but this is also just a very sad moment.
Mm-hmm.
Looking back. And it's like, I still, even knowing what I know, before knowing the finale, I wouldn't know what to say to this. Now knowing the finale, I really don't know.
Yeah.
What you could possibly say to this. I mean, besides the obvious, yes, but it's like Lamb is getting what she wants.
For once in their life.
Yes, she's getting what she wants.
And knowing that the secret that they have could rip it all away.
Right. So it makes even more sense why she really didn't say anything about her secret, because she probably just wanted to last just a little longer. Despite the fact they're literally going into war, she wanted this to last just a little bit longer. Because it was going to come out sooner or later. And she just wanted to make the most of it as she had it.
Make the most of the happiness before it all comes crashing down.
Right. And that's still just very sad. That got serious. I'm sorry. I apologize. That got bleak.
Welcome to what's gonna happen come the finale.
I mean, we
but
did
brief,
right? I mean, we did say this is a discussion. Haha, funnies and discussion, and
we
this
have
is
hit
a
that
perfect.
point.
Yeah, this is a perfect moment of discussion about this.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you went quiet over there. Did I overstep? Then what is it? Lamb, I already told you. So what if you have secrets? They don't define you. What defines you are your actions, how you treat others. And I have seen it firsthand these last couple of months. You're an amazing, beautiful person.
But again, that's the problem. Her secret does define her, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Her secret is very much still tied. Yes, she's trying to break the cycle of it, but her secret still defines her. Just as much as Mitch's secret does define him.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the actions speak louder, but what do you do when a secret is as big as this? where no amount of action
Can write it.
can change the fact that that is who you are. Or that is where you come from. In this case, with Mitch, yes, he's a werewolf, but he can change all that. He can change the stigma of that and everything like that. And he has. We've seen that. We've seen that he did. He did exactly with Lamb. But in Lamb's case, without going, spoiler or going too much in detail, she doesn't particularly have that luxury of kind of changing it. I mean, she does, but
they had their way of changing it, so it wasn't visible right off the bat, per se, but it's still there.
Right. But it's also the fact of Mitch being a werewolf is a little bit more acceptable than
what Lamb is.
Yeah, well, what's going on with Lamb? Without really trying to spoil it, there is still a very large difference between the two.
Mm-hmm. There is a distinct, wide-ass gap between the two secrets.
There are a little bit of similarities in it. You could say the same thing for both. There are certain things you can, but it's a lot more complicated than that. So it makes it very hard.
And it makes hearing what Mitch is saying here that much harder, considering how he just does a complete 180.
And there lies my other problem, but I can't talk about it yet.
Soon.
I really do mean that. And no matter what you tell me, short of being a serial killer, it will not change how I feel about you.
I apologize. I'm dying.
I promise. You don't have to tell me tonight. I'll wait. However long it takes, but Lamb, I do need to know one thing right now, or I just might have a heart attack. Do you feel the same for me? Huh?
Fuck. Okay. I zoned back in. Holy shit.
He's a bottom. You can't hide that from me.
This is a yes, right?
Yes.
I'm taking this as a yes.
It's a yes.
I can't.
The sudden kissing caught you off guard. Did you almost stab your finger with your needle?
Oh my god. This is what you said. That's what got me. I was like, put the strap away. Put it away.
He's so you don't need that for a man to be a bottom. You don't.
That's true. But it's you I'm talking about right now, and that's why I said it.
You still don't need that for a man to be a bottom.
That's true. That is true. But it makes it more fun.
Oh my god. I'm not saying you're wrong. But damn.
You get one way out of pocket comment from me. You all get one. Okay, that was the one. I'm not going to say the other completely out of pocket thing I wanted to say, but that one is the one you get. That's it.
I am so tempted to just read it right now.
I told you only get one.
So tempted.
You'll get one insanely out of pocket thing from me.
I'll tweet it instead. I'll tweet it instead. There we go.
Oh, wait. Please, Lamb. I need to hear you say it. Even if it's just once. Oh, they love me. They love me. I love you too.
I better do a little tail wag.
I love you. I love you so much. I love you, my little lamb. You have no idea how long I have wanted to say that out loud. Mine.
I just looked over my fucking shoulder.
I'm
This bitch is fucking posting it on Twitter.com.
on Twitter.com.
Oh my fucking god!
I told you I'm posting it on Twitter.
Please no.
I'm posting it on Twitter. You get to deal with the actions.
Everyone gets one insanely deranged out-of-pocket comment from me.
And one saved for Twitter. It's fine.
No. I apologize. Nobody's going to see this.
Mm-hmm.
Eris is gonna see this. I'm gonna die. Well, this is fun while it lasted, I guess. This is gonna be a solo show now. This is gonna be you putting out. I'm fucking dead now.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Maybe.
Exactly, will I?
All mine. Shit. That's not too forward, right? Not too creepy. I know some people would be disturbed by that. And I'm sorry. You know, it's the wolf in me.
Nah, it's fine.
Yeah? Oh, goddess, they don't find it weird. They like it? Say it again.
I like it.
Say that you're mine. My lamb. My amazing, wonderful, smart, brave lamb. I love you so much.
Keep talking.
And I'm so happy I finally told you the truth. Of course we can still work together. I just might be a bit more protective of you now is all.
I don't see no issues. No issues from me?
Hey. I promise never to do what Brian...
I have a very angry ram and equally angry duck on me at all times. You get used to it relatively quickly.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to stuff like that, you get used to it.
Listen, you have your guard dogs. Except in your case, you got a guard ram and a guard duck. One walks next to you, one sits on you.
Exactly.
We are your scary dog privileges.
Exactly. That's what I said. You get used to it.
Brian did with Lopez tonight. I will be honest and upfront about everything. But I can be a bit protective of you. I might not be able to help it.
That's just nature.
Thank you, little lamb.
If you don't stop, I'm topping you.
Lamb white.
Oh my fucking god. Wait a minute.
No, nothing's wrong. It's just...
It's just...
Well,
Finish your
this
sentence.
close to the full moon, I am energetic, but also a little...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And once again, another perfect segue to promote the Nomad Patreon. 10 out of 10 experience. You get some quality shit. You get early access. You get some quality ass shit over there.
He said it twice.
Exactly. Quality, good shit, okay? It is the 10 out of 10 chef's kiss would recommend to 7 people and your dentist.
I had to see my dentist on Wednesday.
Recommend Nomads Patreon to your dentist.
Absolutely, fuck that. I terrorized that man enough.
I mean,
He knows too much, and it's my fucking dentist.
I think he'd enjoy it.
He would. That's the funny part. He genuinely would. But this man knows more about me than my damn therapist.
Listen, dentists are like that sometimes.
Normalize being best friends with your dentist.
Normalize being best friends with your dentist. Sometimes it has benefits. You get to share somebody's Patreon with them. Just send them a link. Be like, hey, check this person out. They make some quality shit I think you'd enjoy.
Anyway, save a horse, ride a cowboy.
Exactly.
Well, of course I would want to be. I just didn't think our first time would be in a barn.
Meh. Sounds pretty country.
Yeah. Listen, it could be in the horse
True,
stables.
they would hear us in the
Ew.
house.
They would hear us in the house. Ain't no peace there.
They will be able to hear us from Mars.
I don't mind doing it in the barn with this view, Lamb.
Is that view
You
me?
look ethereal in the moonlight,
Hell yeah, that view is me.
but I want this to be special for us.
Well, in its own way.
Anywhere is special with me, huh? Well, shit. How can I say no to that, little lamb? I might be a bit rough. Is that okay?
Fuck
Yes.
Well then, little lamb. You said it was all right.
Yeah. I'm in danger.
I am going to make you mine tonight. All mine.
Once again, if you'd like to check out Nomad's Patreon, his link tree will be in the description. Don't know why, I keep forgetting to say that the VA, the writers, and any other VAs featured in the audios we're listening to, all their links are in the description. Their YouTube channels are also down there. But again, if you want Nomad's Patreon, it's on his link tree
Yes.
in the description. Go check it out. Even if it's just a follow, support Nomad.
Excuse me. Hell yeah.
But with that, that's today's episode. We were not horny on Maine as much.
Are you sure about that?
I lie, we were very much more horny on
I was
Maine than
like,
normal.
why are you lying to the masses?
You lie to yourself sometimes.
Oh my god.
But we hope you guys.
I don't know where to go from here. I'm kind of sitting.
We hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Join us next time with your preferred beverage of choice, whether that be tea, coffee of either the Holt, the Holt, the hot or cold variety, soda, water, hot chocolate, Poison's favorite, alcohol. And we will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.